The brand new party of brand new French President Emmanuel Macron is poised to sweep parliamentary elections after a first round of legislative voting yesterday. Official tallies show his party could wind up with more than 400 seats in the 577-seat French parliament after next week and APO's final round. French news media are likening a party that barely existed a year ago to a tidal wave sweeping everything in its path. Macron and APO's party Republic on the Move received 32% of the vote, followed by the mainstream Conservatives with 21%. The Socialists, party of former President François Hollande, DIDN and APO's even make 10%. Its number of seats will drop from nearly 300 to around 30. The left is being wiped out, says Christophe Barbier, a columnist with Elle and APO's Express. And the right is in a huge ideological crisis because Macron has taken some of their best people for his government. Very few candidates received the 50% vote needed for a first-round victory. Most districts will see a runoff between the top two finishers next Sunday. Marine Le Pen, who faced off against Macron in the second round of the presidential race, had hoped her party would go on to become his major opposition in parliament. But the National Front, Le Pen and APO's party, dropped from 21% in the presidential election to just 13% on Sunday. Le Pen blamed it on historically low turnout. Half of those eligible DIDN and APO's vote. Daniel Parcel was not among them. He voted for Macron and APO's party, then brought his kids to play in the fountains of a Paris park on this extraordinary spring day. "We want to give Macron a big majority to govern," Parcel says. To put in place his program, which is a good mix of free market economics that also provides people with social support. Conservative voter Alain Pegard says he and his wife felt reassured when Macron chose his prime minister and economy minister from their party. Pegard says even though they DIDN and APO's initially support Macron, HE and APO's won them over. "I realized at his inauguration how impressive he was," says Pegard. "He is noble and he has a real presence. IT and APO's reassuring to see someone WHO and APO's not afraid."